everywhere. Okay, so I'm heading into Manchester in a little bit. I'm just heading for my taxi, take me to the train station, and then I'm gonna go into Manchester and meet Midnight. When from Manchester, coming back into Wigan, and then getting the train from Wigan to Liverpool, because when we've looked, it works out a little bit cheaper. So that's where we're gonna do it. So yeah. Okay, so me and Midnight made it to Liverpool, and we're in the bombed out church.
Better known as St Luke's.
Better known as St Luke's. And we've never actually been able to come in, but it is absolutely gorgeous here. Okay, there's actually a little duck pond with two little ducks off on it, and Midnight's gone running off because she don't like ducks. This part of the church is still standing after us hitting it by a German bomb in World War II. And like Midnight,
That way towards the pictures.
like Midnight's just said, they flattened almost absolutely everything.
Half Dockside isn't what it was. There's a beach somewhere on the Mersey where you can actually see the remnants of buildings from World War II.
I've heard of that.
It was in that Britain by the coast or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Okay, so after a little bit of miscommunication in Manchester and on the way here, me and Midnight finally made it here. Facebook didn't send me all the messages that Midnight had been sending me for some reason. I've not received a lot of the messages, but we're here and we're just chilling out. Her and Ali's upstairs. We're just gonna have a look at for something on telly. I'm going to take Taj out in a bit because Ali's twisted her knee, and we're just gonna chill for a bit, and then tomorrow Liverpool Comic Con. Yay! Okay, good morning everyone. It is Saturday today, and me and Midnight are off to Liverpool Comic Con. We think Ali's coming, but we're not 100% sure because she's fallen and twisted her knee. So we don't know exactly if Ali's coming. Hopefully she'll come and she'll feel up to it, but if not, we'll hang with her tonight when we get back. We spent all yesterday with her, and we're going to spend all tonight and tomorrow and Monday, because Monday we're going to go see Black Panther. At least I said Black Butler then, because I've been watching Black Butler this morning. But yeah, so we're going to have our weekend with her. But we're setting out about 12 o'clock because my first photo shoot's at 2:15. And we've heard the lines are going to be pretty long, so I thought we don't want to get stuck in the queue, so I'll go a little bit later, and hopefully by the time we get there the queues will be a little bit shorter. Okay, so we're in Liverpool Comic Con. I've not been able to do much filming because
Not much to film.
well, not much to film, but also where all the stalls and everything are, it's jam-packed. We're actually sat near where the autographs are. Midnight's just been and got Manu Bennett's autograph. But we're not allowed.
When he was drawing the sword, it looked like he was drawing something else, and that's why I had to look away. I was 5 seconds away from quoting freaking him to him.
But just Midnight just been and got Manu Bennett's autograph. Where we're sat is near the autographs, and people were taking pictures in the queues and that, and they were stopping them. So that's why I've not actually filmed in the queues or anything, but it's been good so far. I wish I had have got the photo shoots early, because we've actually been around everything about 3-4 times. But we're waiting to see if Ali's coming, and we're just kind of like just chilling now. I might go see if we can get something to eat in a bit, but
Yeah, the ramen.
Yeah, because we got ramen. Yay! So I'm just going to do a quick show around some of the stalls, and can't show more because some are really packed and hard to get to, but this is just like a basic thing of the stalls. Oh yeah, I need Sugar Rush, so I'm going to get some Pocky. Okay, so I've got another one of these Wonder Boxes that I got from Southport Comic Con. I got them from Liverpool this time. About raising the rally, thought we'll do an unboxing of it, showing what's in it. So. Okay.
And my apologies if the screen shakes.
I'm going to get off to get into it. Right. Okay.
Maybe a minute. Yep.
Right, this time I've got a Dragon Ball Z thing. Did I say right, Dragon Ball Z?
Turn it. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't actually...
I'll be careful if it's one of those figure things.
Yeah.
The Angry Bird thing is a part of the box, it's a key.
I got... You put it on the stand like that, and it stands
I
up.
think that's Vegeta.
To be honest, I don't know much about it.
I watched the first series and that was about it.
So I've got that. I've got... I don't know that is, but somebody eating ramen. Isn't that Rico?
No, remember one of the little kids.
Yeah. Also, I've got that character.
Not a clue.
I have... Oh, it's from Super Mario, the... Can't think of the character's name.
You more look than I have.
I also have... another character, but again, I'm not
She's
sure.
going to get a load of characters and she's got no bloody clue who they are.
But that's the fun of it, because it gives me something to go away and research and
True.
find even more fandoms to get into. Okay, I do have 2 more boxes, but I'll probably do those either when I get home on Tuesday or tomorrow, because Monday we're going to go see Black Panther. We hope, if Ali's knees okay. So yeah, and Liverpool Comic Con was awesome. We might do a video about it when we get back, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Okay, so I was doing a vlog yesterday at Liverpool Comic Con. I didn't get much filmed because it was so busy. You was like...
Basically, one half was autographs and one half was the stalls, and in the middle was the props and the stage, and getting between them was literally like crossing from like heaven to hell. But either side is packed.
Yeah. But it was a good convention. We did...
The guys who run it ran a con last year called For the Love of Sci-Fi, and it got completely slated, so we were a bit iffy.
Yeah.
But we had Edge going and Manu,
Yeah.
so we basically had to give it a shot.
Yeah, and it was good. The scenes, like I said, we wasn't at the Love of Sci-Fi, so we can't really comment on what it was like at the Love of Sci-Fi, but we've seen to have learned or listened to what people were saying about the queuing systems.
Oh, there was a bit more space in Liverpool compared to where there was in
Oh,
Manchester.
yeah, there was a little bit more
I don't know where
space.
it was based in Manchester. Some of the hotels are pretty tiny.
Especially in Manchester. It's not like the London ones where you've got a lot of space.
So we got there and we queued outside, right? And the queue literally, it almost circled the full Echo because it was in the building next door. But luckily when we got there, it was only halfway around the Echo.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So we managed to get in with only mild issues.
Yeah.
And then it's a bit like they have them in the way the MCM used to have them in London. MCM still runs the London one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But the setup was different to an MCM convention, which I thought was going to be a nightmare. It was going to take more from one to the other, but it seemed to be well distributed.
Yeah. And they did have, like I said, they had the set areas, like you had your autographs, you had your props, and then like you had your traders. And it was like all easy, accessible, and easy to, apart from the traders part.
Next time, I think they're going to need to widen the path between the trading tables for their own sakes.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to be dead because with so many people at Walker Stalker, but it was pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, like when we got there about 11 o'clock, and our tickets let us in at 11, and we started queuing, and Midnight kept saying we were going to queue in ages, but I think
we won't get in for her first photo, which was after 2.
And I think it was on like 25-30 minutes.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
With the security guards trying to make really bad Star Trek jokes. Can anyone do that?
Live long and prosper.
So you because you're a geek, if you're not Trekkie, you expect to be able to do Live Long and Prosper.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it? Nanu. For the next one, I forgot. I can't remember how you do it.
Yeah, Mark and Mindy one.
Yeah. No, she did the most yesterday because I didn't have the coinage to book any pictures, and as you can probably hear by my voice, I've not been exactly in top form. But I didn't have wandering around and talking to one of the agents I know.
Yeah.
And giving the kid sugar.
But yeah, it was really, really cool.
She got to do the hangi.
Yeah.
Hangi. I can't pronounce it right.
Yeah, Manu Bennett.
The sharing of breath that's the Maori tradition.
Nose to nose, forehead to forehead thing.
She didn't headbutt him like I thought she was going to.
But he had a baseball, when I have from my pictures, he had a baseball cap on.
Yeah.
And when I went in, I was like, he's like, oh yeah, and he can't turn his hat around. I mean, I just thought, he goes, no, you got to touch noses.
The idea is it's a sacred sharing of breath, sharing of life. So you have to literally be that close that the breath mingles.
Which, for somebody with autism, getting up in a personal space, it's...
But at least with Manu, you knew he was a nice person.
Yeah.
He was a jackass or something. There were the usual charity cosplayers wandering around. And there was this one dressed as Keith Lemon, he was actually recording a documentary for whatever they do. His Yorkshire accent sucked so badly, I was that close to going and fucking telling him. I would have done it to go up his face, but I decided I was trying to be good. I didn't even say anything to any of the stormtroopers that were walking around. That's how good I was trying to be.
Yeah. And Edge, he was really nice. I didn't get to talk to Edge that much, just a picture, but Edge was really, really nice.
My phone.
It was really cool. He just seemed like really happy to be there and to be meeting everyone. And
well, you go from being public enemy number 1 to being a hero again.
Yeah,
you kind of really learn your lesson.
Yeah.
And Vikings hasn't. Well, his season of Vikings hasn't started in the UK yet, so I think he's kind of trying to pray that he can carry on, get better known for his acting.
Yeah. What else?
Oh yeah, I got recognised as my cosplay. Because it was raining, I didn't put all the paint on. Spines is like silver and then has like the grey triangles, but they're always marked out in black. So I just did the markings. And I thought, yeah, I look like a Charlie Chaplin chimney sweep type character. I'm not going to get recognised. This girl runs up with Spines. Are you supposed to be Spines? And I'm like, yeah, sort of. It's like, oh my god, I'm a big Timo giraffe. And I'm like, this is possibly one of the first times I've been recognised as one of my characters without telling anyone who I'm meant to be. Usually it's, can you guess? And runes are all the way at my arms, so it's kind of obvious. But that's another thing, no Shadowhunters.
Yeah. We need more Shadowhunters representation. Come on.
There was a UK cosplay group. We need to set up a meet or something.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you just like dress as yourself and put runes up your arms or carry a seraph blade.
Yeah.
You don't have to literally cosplay a character as long as you represent the fandom. Yeah.
And how did we think Callie's up?
Yeah.
Did you say his name? G.
Oh yeah. One of the Power Rangers.
It's really hard to say
one
his
of the
name.
Power Rangers, Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
He was going to be there, and because it took me a while to learn to read, I read things phonetically. I say them as I see them, and it is fun when you've got like fave actors who are from other countries or have like foreign, like a Western but have like Eastern names or something. I didn't say Tyler's to his face the way I read his name originally, but that would have been funny. So she went up to meet this ranger, like she would have a picture with him, and I know his representation there. I'm sure I don't know who his actual agent is. And she comes out with the fact that his name's Jorge, and I've been saying Jujito the whole time. And I'm like, thank the bloody gods I didn't go up to him and say that.
But did you seem to have learned from what people told him about Love and Sci-Fi and the mistakes of Love and Sci-Fi from Love and Sci-Fi?
Love
of Sci-Fi.
Love and Sci-Fi is never a mistake. That sounded so wrong. My friend, the agent lady Kelly, she was asking for suggestions for the conventions that she could like talk to other organizers, and I said pretty much she's American, so she's used to like a big country with a convention for every town nearly in every state. Over here, you've got they are prolific now, the little cons, but the bigger conventions like the Full Comic Con, MCM, Showmasters, they're pretty much all we've got because, MCM has been sold to an American company. That's why Liverpool's Comic Con's now for Love Sci-Fi. And Showmaster are a bit picky with who they work with, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
I'm just going by what I've heard. I don't know anything official. And there's only officially 2 3-day con organisers now, and one only does Winona at the moment. You never know if it goes on, if it does as well this year as it did last year. They might branch out. And
then maybe have Starfire as well.
Starfire is the only other one. So I'm still going, Kel, you pretty much know everyone there is to know. And then talking about Scarborough Comic Con, which I've never done, but I've heard is brilliant. The idea of bringing big names to a little town like Scarborough still weirds me out. I can understand the cities, but not the towns, you mean? But to Kelly, a signing's a signing, you mean?
Yeah. I should have told her about Wigan Comic Con.
Find out who runs it and send her a link.
Yeah. I have to find on your...
Oh, it's easy enough. I think she's on the LBSF group.
Right.
Yeah, that was weird. We were walking around and I saw her. We saw a stall, and it was just random stuff. It was not an actual theme, but running through it was a bunch of next gen stuff, including the plaques of the ships when they get christened. The one for Voyager and the Enterprise, which I didn't see which Enterprise, but I think it was the D because obviously next gen. Probably got my ass kicked for saying that and getting bloody letters wrong, but. I'm more characters than I am ships, which in this day and age fandoms probably doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm just about to think that.
Then again, there aren't very many ships on Star Trek in the modern parlance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So our next one? It's Wales, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're in Mainland and Coke, so I can actually talk. Wales 10th anniversary. Jamie is supposed to be announcing somebody is supposed to be announcing the lineup for the after party. And we keep saying we're going to suggest to him and to Gareth to reform Blue Gillespie just for the night.
One night only.
Because, did they play the first?
No, it was the third one. It was meant to be playing the second one, but no. It was meant to be playing one of them, but then we got stranded because of that volcano.
I think that was the first.
No, that wasn't the first. That was like the...
Well, they played one of the first few.
Yeah.
So we think it'd work. And Gareth has been a mainstay at the cons.
Yes. That
he wasn't the first, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I knew it was either him or the band that had been at the first. So, yeah. And I've got my pictures booked with Craig Parker and James Frayne. But I'm not sure what's going on with cosplays at the moment, so I'm working on my backups. I'm thinking maybe to use spines again and this time put the silver on. But then again, I probably end up getting Call Commander Data in a hat or something. I don't know. The original idea is to Stargate, but it depends what the other two want to do. Yeah, Taj is waking up.
Yeah, any strange noises, it's probably Taj.
all this freaking house. And while we were at Liverpool Comic Con yesterday, we were farting around online, and turns out one of the convention organizers that's been around for a while, but takes like breaks between doing stuff because it's actually fan run. I'm thinking of doing a Stargate convention now. I'm hoping when they say April, they mean next April, not this April, because I would be screwed. But they're thinking of doing a Stargate Con. And they're after name suggestions. And I just put Tari Come Home. I meant the Tari have come home. Like when the SG team gets back to Earth. Somebody said that sounds like a line out of Lassie. And I realised it's Lassie Come Home. It's a quote from the Addams Family. So then she says, what did I want to say to JR about what's very cool? And it's Chelmac. So I suggested Chelmac People's Convention, which is very cool people. But it's a fan-run convention. It's how they started. Like, I can't remember what the old names were. Ali's always telling us about them, how they were fan-run and how they were few and far between, but they were memorable.
Yeah.
And I missed the last mixed FCD, which had Claudia Christine, whatever, the woman who played Susan Ivanova in B5. And I saw pictures of people cosplaying B5 characters. So I'm thinking if they do a Stargate convention, then I may have a chance of getting them maybe one day doing a Babylon 5 convention. In which case she'll have even less idea of what I'm talking about.
No, I watched a couple of episodes of...
She sent me a picture of a guy cosplaying last week, and I just thought he had a hammer on his head. And then she said, I read what she put B5 cosplayer, and I'm like, oh, he's meant to be a Centauri. And he's there today, he's there at Liverpool today, not yesterday. I'd have walked to him and said, hello, Mr. Morden. Now, if there's a Stargate convention, I'm hoping they ask Carmen, who played Jacob and Selmac. I have a thing with the Tok'ra, as everybody knows. And I've only got Sarah Douglas and Carmen to meet, but my friend Sam got me Sarah's autograph from a previous convention. Turns out she's British.
And he probably wouldn't do... I forgot what I was going to say then. Yeah, no, scrap that. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm still half asleep.
Not sleep.
I don't know. Sleep is for the weak! And yes, that was a Jacksepticeye. I can't do it in an Irish accent.
I'm saying nothing. Old sci-fi is my thing, games and YouTube's hers. Now, we went to the Chinese after and met Ali for a buffet at
it was really
the
nice.
Taipan.
It was nice, but...
Yeah, we ended up sitting on table B5. Now, that probably wouldn't mean a lot to a lot of people, and I know a few of my friends have liked my picture and probably have zip idea what these two are pointing at because my phone camera is so shit. But the actual name is it says B5, which is what everyone calls Babylon 5 as a short name. Which it's ironic. You come back from a convention to a B5 table. Even if you're not in a B5 costume or anything, which would have been cool.
Yeah.
And I know people can make the command uniforms now, so.
Anyway, I think Ali's up, so I think we're going to go. I'm probably going to edit this later on and
do your mystery boxes.
Upload it. I'll probably do my mystery boxes when I get home.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is my weekend vlog. This is going to be the end of my weekend vlog.
She's not got a halo above her head. She's just sat next to a light. She lost the halo when she started hanging out with us. Especially when Manny's drawing freaking weapons. He drew a Retinari sword in my autograph book and it looked very dubious to begin with. And, well, if you know Spartacus, you know why. Yeah, this is why I didn't mention it to him. Can't have a vlog without her laughing at least once.
Well, it's better than made that on Tuesday. Anyway, so as I was saying, I'm gonna finish this vlog.
To purpose.
You're gonna get this demonetized. Oh no, I'm trying to get money. I don't get monetized anymore at the minute.
George Harrison just hit me with a cushion. Oh, Jade put the singing Blackbird.
Yeah, go on.
Right, so we come over on Friday, and another one with a strange last name, Jade Hasune, plays Melion. He was doing this
We're live.
singing thing with Alberto.
Sorry.
We're live. So don't...
And him and Alberto just suddenly started playing the song. And it turns out it's Blackbird by the Beatles. Now, we are literally sat in George Harrison's old house. So it was really ironic.
Yeah.
And there was a major temperature drop.
Anyway, Ali's up now, so we're
There
gonna
it is, guys.
No, I'm not awake. So.
She's up, but not awake. Anyway,
Another
but for now-
real quote. I rise when I refuse to shine.
Anyway, okay. I'll finish this now. I'm back home on Tuesday, so I'll say speak to y'all later. Bye.